Welcome to the Dynasty Rookie Mode Podcast. We're back with another episode. Today we have a debate series. I'd like to welcome Nick. What's your last name? I forgot. Cristobal. Nick Cristobal, welcome to the show, man. I know you've been here before, but we didn't properly introduce you. So welcome to the DRM podcast, man.
What up, everyone?
What's up? So what brings you to fantasy football? Like what got you started? What's your overall record?
I have to go back. I want a few titles, but I started back right after high school. My cousin told me, hey, let's join a league. All started from there. And, I always loved the game of football since I was a little kid. So makes me even enjoy it even more just so I can compete and win money from everyone.
Ooh, shit talker here.
How much money you won? How
many champions you won? 3 draft,
4.
whatever. Okay. Six-man league?
No.
2-man.
It's legit league.
1-man league.
What's the profit
One
margin?
man.
Come on,
One man. I'm on one man
you
team.
work for a bank.
What was that,
don't
Eddie?
mean nothing.
It looked like
That
Eddie
don't mean
froze.
nothing.
Well, anyways, welcome listeners to today's episode. Today is a debate series that we're going to start on this show every week or 2 weeks. I don't know how much we're going to do it, but we're going to bring in somebody new, and we're basically just going to talk shit. I mean, at the same time, we're going to bring in some fantasy knowledge on what we think on certain players, trades, waiver pickups, transactions, anything. So let's get this show started, man.
Let's get it.
Nick, since you are... Oh, wait. First of all, let's break down your team. As of right now, we're going to, break down your team real quick. Are you comfortable with your quarterback 1? Tom Brady, Marcus Mariota, and Daniel Jones.
I got Tom Brady in there right now, but I got Mariota because I believe that he's going to be starting first game of the season.
It's wishful thinking, bro.
I have inside scoops of things. Just don't worry.
Okay.
But
Man, your cousin ain't gonna do shit.
no, I got other people. But I think he ends up winning the starting position. I think he makes comeback player of the year next year.
Okay. Well, I like your
we'll
rotation
see what
anyways,
happens.
with Brady, now with Tampa.
Yeah.
Your running back 1, Ezekiel Elliott. You also got James Conner, Le'Veon Bell to rotate around, plus a lot of scrubs on your team. I mean, all of us had scrubs. I'm not trying to talk shit already. But, yeah.
No, yeah.
But are you comfortable with Zeke this year?
Definitely comfortable with Zeke. I think now this is the first offseason. He has a clear mind. Was it not worrying about money? Last offseason, he was worrying about his contract. Finally, he can go through a full offseason workout to get that body ready.
Okay.
I think he's going to actually have a good year.
Now, let's talk about your wide receiver core, man. Mike Williams, Marquise Brown. As far as I can see, Darius Slayton on deck. You got Brandon Cooks. How do you feel about that rotation?
I'm actually big on Slayton. I think he has a good matchup with Daniel Jones.
How big are you on Slayton? What would you give up first round wise?
I don't know if I want to give him up right now. That's why I gave up a lot for him. During the draft, I gave up a lot. When I was in Hawaii, I gave up a lot, and I saw him on the board. I tried to move up where Alex was, but I couldn't because he didn't want to trade me. And I went wherever I traded with right behind him, and then he stole my guy, and I was like, gave up so much for nothing.
Yeah, I mean, you did want him really bad.
Yeah.
And he had texted me. I think we mentioned in a previous show. He was like, I wanted to get him so bad.
Yeah.
And I literally sniped him the big night before.
I wasn't honestly when I was on vacation and when we were doing the draft, I would get the notification. It's like, oh, my turn. Then I would kind of skim through and not really look like who's there. I was just trying to enjoy.
Yeah, Sleeper had I don't know if it's just Sleeper's rankings or what, but you really have to go down the list to find a couple of diamonds in the rough.
Yeah.
All right, and last but not least, 2020 first round picks. You hold the 102 and the 106. You want to give us an inside knowledge of who you're going to take in that spot?
I am weak at running back, like you said. So running back is on my mind. But, it's always nice to have a good receiver. So we'll see. And plus I might be open on that 106 pick. If I get my 102 guy, if I am satisfied, maybe I get some extra picks or some player or something for that 106 if someone falls.
Okay.
You did set up yourself nicely with the upcoming draft. You have the 102, 106, and 202. You're going to land a lot of good players, especially in those top 6 picks.
Tell our listeners how he got the 102.
All right. Well,
since the 102? You want to jump into that?
Hold on. Since you guys want to start now, we broke down Nick's team. Now let's debate. Eddie, go ahead.
I just want to know how you got the 102. Well, our listeners want to know that all 17 of them.
17.
Nick, how did you acquire the 102?
Today, or I don't even know how to. Was it a random when we did the first 102?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty much by Team Spring.
Well, I reached out to Alex today. I was like, hey, I'm going to be on the pod today. Let's make a splash.
Alex being the one in the LA hat.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
what his name's
I reached out to him earlier and I was like, hey, let's make a trade. I was like, what do you want for 102? I want that back. And then he offered something. I wasn't really happy with it. And then when he said, I'll give you Cooks in the 102 for just DJ Moore, I was like, you know what? I can do it. So let's say I do pick, Jerry Jeudy, and he has better numbers than DJ Moore this year.
You just said you need a running back. You're going Jonathan Taylor, DeAndre Swift. Now, I got the 101 and the 103, so you ain't getting Jonathan Taylor, I'll tell you that. Now, who you going with? Swift. So thank you for
You don't know that.
You just said you running back needy, so.
I am running back needy, but maybe there's one that I like that can fall to 106, and I like him more than Swift or Taylor, right?
Hey, if you think you got to take him at the 102, J.K. Dobbins ain't that good.
No, I'm not taking. I'm not going to say who I'm taking.
It don't matter. I got the 103. I'm going to see it right there firsthand. I'm going to be the first round seat, just eating popcorn.
So basically, Nick, you originally had the 102. You traded that away for Slayton and the 106, right?
Yeah.
And now you acquire back the 102 for DJ Moore, right?
DJ Moore. Yeah, I trade away DJ Moore.
You trade away DJ
Brandon
Moore.
Cooks.
And you got the 102 back and Brandon Cooks.
Yeah.
What I hate about that trade, dude. I mean, it's fair. Honestly, it's fair. 102 for DJ Moore would have been fair by itself for me. But the thing is that you acquiring back your 102 and giving up more to just get it back. It's like the damage is already done. Why are you going to hurt your team even more? You lost your wide receiver one right there. DJ Moore is arguably a top 10 wide receiver. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, guys. It's almost the same thing as what Eddie did when he traded away Josh Jacobs.
But it's potential. You're going off upside of who you're going to be drafting at that position. This is the easiest way to acquire studs. You're going to
stud though.
Gave him the deal.
You had a stud. That's the thing. You're trading back to get the same stud. I mean, and these wide receivers, they're not going to produce first year.
But they could outproduce DJ Moore.
But you took a step back,
right?
You took a step back with that.
You're not allowed to talk, Alex.
No, I don't think so.
Won't.
I don't think so. Because what I
so
was talking to Alex about is that there's a few receivers that I can get at 102 that can outproduce DJ Moore.
year one.
CeeDee Lamb.
Year one.
Year one. Okay, let's say CeeDee Lamb goes to Carolina. Who's going to be number one receiver? Who's going to produce more? Nah.
Yeah, DJ Moore.
I don't think so.
First of all,
in the beginning,
that doesn't
but towards
happen,
the
but
end.
I'm taking DJ Moore over CeeDee Lamb.
What Nick is saying is he believes that CeeDee Lamb has a bigger potential than DJ Moore does.
In the long run, I would agree, but the thing is, this move like sets you back to where you already were.
No, Brandon Cooks would definitely jump in and be a wide receiver too with Houston.
But now look, but at the end of the day, I get 2 first-round picks. I get a 102 and 106. I'm happy.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was a good deal, honestly.
You're trading away. You're trading away a player that you're going to replace with the pick. It just doesn't make sense to me when players do that.
I mean, Eddie should know. Eddie, didn't you do that last year? Why don't you explain why you do it?
Do we know that DJ Moore is going to have a 1,000-yard receiving season this coming year?
You over here.
I will bank on that he
does. Go
does.
ahead and explain it, Eddie. Go ahead. Take the floor. I want to hear your take on this because you did it last year. So what do you say about this?
Okay, but I didn't do it before the season.
You did during the season when you were winning.
I didn't just get 1 or 2 picks. I got 4 in the first round and 2 in the second.
But what'd you give up?
And that was early second.
Hold on. Before you go further, stop talking like you got that player for all those picks because you didn't. You orchestrated trades to get those picks, so don't talk like you're replacing that player with all those picks.
Right.
No, I'm not talking like I replaced one player for all those picks. I just said if you're gonna do it well. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't got one shot of a player making it in the NFL. I got 6 of them.
So does Nick.
And I got Lamar Jackson. Do you got Lamar Jackson or Patrick Mahomes as a quarterback? You got something to follow up on?
No,
quarterbacks don't hold that much value in one quarterback league, man.
Yeah, that's true. I don't value quarterbacks like that. But still, it's just going backwards, man. I don't get it. I honestly don't. I mean,
but we'll see. At the end of the day, we'll see what happens at the end of the year. Who's on top?
Like if
I'm all at the bottom.
Like if I was to trade away Julio Jones for something like that, that makes sense, man. Because Julio Jones is already aging. We don't know, what his future holds and how many years he's gonna play. But in a sense, you're just refreshing. You're getting younger. You're getting this, the same ceiling kind of player. But when you traded away DJ Moore or when Eddie trades away Josh Jacobs, it's like you're going backwards. This player's only been for 1 or 2 years in the league, and you're trading back. You're rewinding yourself. You're putting yourself deeper than where you already were at. And you're banking on that these players are actually going to hit.
That's why I live in Vegas. I like to gamble.
Oh.
I mean, I don't just hate of what Nick did to his own team. I hate what he made Alex's team, which is playoff worthy already. This dude just traded for fucking Cooks.
That's the root of your problem.
Let me explain, motherfucker. Shit.
That's the root of your problem.
It's actually
it
Alex.
is because I know how you play. So look, he already traded for Cooks, so he don't need the 102. What's he gonna get? Swift? I'm going Taylor. So what's he going? Swift? No. He's going CeeDee Lamb. He said it himself before the damn shit started.
Yeah,
so if he's going CeeDee Lamb, is it better to trade that pick for somebody like DJ Moore that's already producing, or take a chance on CeeDee Lamb? No, he's gonna go for the fucking one that's already producing.
Exactly. It's exactly why I traded Jacobs to you.
Honestly, that's why.
And this is a debate, so I'm not done debating on my side.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'll let you talk whenever you start talking. Now, if he keeps on building his team up, gathering the RB2, RB1, say goodbye to everybody's fucking season, bro.
And now that I know the beast that I'm fighting, which is not you, Nick, because your team's not that great, bro. And you didn't make it better, obviously. Bruh, Alex got beat. Now, I just said he's the best one in the league. Now.
Yeah, I mean, 2 RB1s, wide receiver 1, quarterback 1, like all these. And
that's what I hate about it. I don't hate what Nick did because that's what I would have done too.
And we'll have
that's
Angel.
What I did.
We'll have Angel on this show to explain his side. I mean, we already debated on the group chat.
Yeah,
but
he was pissed off about that.
I know he was, but I have nothing for love for you, man. But it's you. It's your team that's getting better, you know. And I mean, that's props to you. I mean, I'll give you props right now. That's props to you for doing that.
I hope CeeDee Lamb produces way more than DJ Moore. I'll tell you that.
Well, let's put it this way. We just talked about in the other show that I said I would give up 101 to 103 for Julio Jones.
Yeah.
Julio Jones is ranked after DJ Moore.
I have more higher. I would have more higher. Because I remember in the startup league, I was trying to trade up to snipe you to get DJ Moore, but Julio Jones landed to me.
He was a second rounder. He was second round. I think it was the back end.
What are you even trying to say?
All I'm trying to say is his value. If you're valuing an older asset, the same thing from 101 to 103, he's further down the list. You know, Nick is trying to get young. Nick has a good core. He has Zeke and he has Kittle.
Now he has a 102 and a 106.
This ain't a tight end premium league.
Kittle pulls up wide receiver 1 numbers. I mean, could put up wide receiver number. I mean, he did it 2 years ago, but this year, I mean, he kind of slipped off a little bit.
So you're telling me that you didn't hurt his team that bad? I'm not saying you hurt his team. I'm just saying he made you playoff worthy at the beginning of the season.
Well, we'll see. You never know. Some of the players may be hurt. I don't have depth.
I hope all your players get hurt.
I know you do.
That's harsh.
Damn.
But it's going to be funny. If my players get hurt, I'll still make it further than you.
Hey, I'll bet it with you, bro. I got my stimulus check.
Okay.
Today, I actually like my team.
All right,
I like it too. But look what you did to his team.
Yeah, that's what he's mad about, man. Eddie doesn't like when people trade me, man. And I don't lose.
No, because look, listen to our listeners.
Actually,
this dude Alex with the LA hat on always sends out trades. No matter if he gets them or not, he sends at least one out a day. That's probably his fucking ratio. But he knows what he's doing. Like, he's making his team worthy and not taking chances on a pick. I like to take chances on the pick because I see the talent and what I did wrong. In the
other you're banking on that player to hit. That's a problem.
Too early.
But you just said that you go for picks, and that's why you got 101 and 103. Exactly why I went 102. I think the person that I'm going to pick at 2 is going to produce more than DJ Moore.
In the long run,
Lamb. Let's just say it. CeeDee Lamb. You're picking CeeDee Lamb, bro. There's no better wide receiver out there.
I hate having to take the year off because I'm going to wait on a player to produce when I already had the player to produce, that was producing.
But how do you know that he doesn't produce his first year? How do you know that he's not going to produce?
Exactly what we're saying. You're taking a chance.
You're taking a chance. It's a gamble. I mean, history has shown that not a lot of rookie wide receivers have produced high. I mean, A.J. Brown last year. Before
it's not
that,
like a running back that could just be put in and they're doing work.
Before that, you have to go all the way back to probably Odell Beckham.
Well, you never know. Nick might go running back. You never know.
I mean, look, Alex, you're the one that traded him this. If you thought this of his team, then why trade him in the first place? You're just trying to make it seem better. You're trying to give the binky to the baby, bro. Come on now.
No, bro. What I'm doing is I'm just explaining how he could go in different directions with his team. You're just not listening. The only reason you're upset is because he traded me. The only that you mentioned it five
if you didn't have Cooks, I wouldn't be upset.
Yeah, that's true.
Can they have Dalvin Cook? I mean, hey man, all I do is I talk to people.
I told the guys in our league, hey man, don't draft a running back to him, bro. That's what he's looking for, bro. Let him take a chance on a draft. No, they didn't listen. And then I said,
Angel.
hey, don't draft Alex, bro.
And didn't get the 102 for Dalvin Cook, man. That's what pissed me off the most.
He offered it to me. With all respect to Angel, he's the one that offered me that. He's like, he really wanted Sutton. I was like, all right, man. What can we work out for it?
I
wish we had him in here. I wish we had him in here.
We will.
He will tell you the same thing. He will tell you the same thing. I could show you text messages.
We will.
Where we talked about it.
But that's just what pisses me off. It's a fair. This trade was a fair trade. Okay,
yeah, it's a fair trade.
No matter where you put it, it's a fair trade.
I agree.
But it's the other trades.
I get what you're talking about. Yeah, I definitely get what you guys are talking about. The trade. The other trade that I gave up nothing for the 102. I was pretty drunk when I made that.
Here we go with excuses.
No, and I'm keeping that 106. I don't care. And I like Slayton, so.
I mean, that wasn't a bad trade either. I mean,
speaking of,
it was worse than this one.
Speaking of drunk trades, man, Alex.
Oh, come on, man! I thought you was.
No. Alex, dude, he traded away Chris Godwin in our League of Thrones. He traded Chris Godwin for what was it?
The 103 and Chris Carson.
Explain yourself, please.
Well, I mean, the first reason that you already kind of talked about, I was drinking a few and made some trade offers. And you know what? I just wanted to make it fair. And my team is pretty good in that league. I'm like, I'm getting the 103 and Chris Carson, which has been an RB1.
Who is probably on the market for a running back?
Yeah, of course. And the 103, what am I going to get?
Yeah,
you ain't replacing Chris Godwin, I'll tell you that.
But I have Kenny Galladay and Stephon Diggs, Odell Beckham Jr. So I could have taken a chance, It was set right there. All I was trying to do was trying to realign the powers, I was trying to help other teams.
Right.
And I was trying to keep going with Steve's good luck with that earlier trade that he mentioned. The earlier trade that he made. I was trying to make it try to help his team out too.
That was a total loss for you. Regardless of how you
put
it.
Just so listeners know, he's a two-time chump in that league. He's a little cheating-ass motherfucker in that league.
Two-time chump. Remember when I traded you, Eddie? Remember when you traded?
Yeah, I was drunk too, and you were the one that got me drunk. We was at Bourbon Street playing games.
We were drinking together.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. No, you was buying the buckets of beer.
And I
I don't remember that part.
You bought buckets too. You got yourself drunk.
Listen, guys, if you take anything from this freaking episode, don't trade drunk. It's like just as bad as drinking and driving.
Yeah.
I don't think it's as bad, but yeah, almost.
Nick.
Anyway, what do you guys want to debate about next?
What do you have on us, Nick? Did you do your homework on this?
For what?
On our teams.
What do you want me to talk about?
On our teams.
Like I'm missing a quarterback and a tight end.
Yeah, your quarterback course sucks, Eddie. Like you're talking all that shit tonight.
What is your direction, Eddie? Honestly, what is your direction?
Yeah, you have nothing on your quarterback.
You're not a playoff team, so what is your direction?
Winston, I hope he goes to a good team, and then if not, Drew Lock, I hope he does good, and if not, I gave y'all the sleeper quarterback that I got, that I wasn't supposed to get rid of, which was Flacco. But
you're gonna bank on Tom Flacco.
Go to the last episode.
You're gonna bank on a 6th round Tom Flacco.
No, I'm doing Drew Lock. If everything else goes wrong, I'm going Lock, bro, and they're going wide receiver this year.
This is a one quarterback lead, and
Jameis Winston's not going to become a starter anywhere. I'll tell you that.
I think he gets a shot.
Or you got the inside scoop on him too? Huh?
No, I just don't think he can be a starter anywhere, and I don't think anyone likes him.
Where's Cam Newton going if you got the inside scoops on every quarterback?
No, I don't have an inside scoop on that guy, but I'm just saying I'm just saying Jameis Winston, I don't think he's even that good.
Nah, Drew
Well,
Lock if everything goes wrong.
Let's break down Eddie's pick. Eddie has a 101, the 103, 206, 212, 303, 403, 503, and 603.
You could have stopped after the second round.
He's already talked about who he's going to go with 101. He's going Swift. 103, he already said he's going Judy. So he's going wide receiver and running back.
You going Taylor first pick?
No, man, you ain't telling me your pick. If you tell me your pick, I'll tell you mine.
You have the first pick. I don't think he needs to wait.
Yeah, exactly. Why are you giving that up? Yes, you have the 101. He's on you, not the other way around.
I can go Swift, Taylor, CD. I can go Judy. I can go Burrow since I need a quarterback. Y'all just gonna have to find out.
Eddie, do you really think?
I hope you go Burrow.
Do you really think Burrow
You want
at
202?
101? Okay, I was about to
You
say,
can get
man.
Joe Burrow at 202. What you gonna give up?
Tua,
Yes,
I'll take your cousin any day, bro.
No, I said I got 202. If you want that, Joe Burrow will be right there waiting for you.
Yeah, give me your whole squad.
Eddie has a fringe playoff team. He has Aaron Jones,
right,
David Montgomery, Miles Sanders, and Calvin Ridley. So don't think that he doesn't have a good team. I mean, he has a good core, just no quarterback. Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
Even with your running backs, dude, Jones, and Montgomery.
I'm banking on my best attribute, which is choosing rookies. So for one position, and if anything goes wrong, Drew Lock is gonna be decent, bro. They're picking up a wide receiver. I'm telling you. Hey, we will be previewing the NFL draft, by the way, too, guys. So that day, look for the DRN. You can watch everybody else later.
Jerry Judy's going to go to the Broncos. There's a lot of rumors.
Yeah,
that he's going to go out to the
jump.
Broncos.
They're trying to jump the Raiders to draft the wide receiver.
Yeah.
And they got a pass catching back in Melvin Gordon. They got a pass catching back in Lindsey, which I don't think he's going to give that role away as everybody thinks he's going to do, man. I think it's going to be 50-50 with him and Gordon. And Philip Lindsey's going to end up, showing him that he's the all-down back.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of passing going to be on in the Broncos. Y'all sleeping on Drew Lock.
He sucks. That's all I got to say.
Hey, but what round did I pick him in? You know what I'm saying? Like, look at that.
It was probably value, but I mean, still.
It was no value. I got him in like the 52nd round.
That's value. Talking about
all right.
a quarterback who barely passed over 200 yards 2 times.
First year.
Nick, did you have something?
Yo.
Anybody have something on me, man? I'm ready to defend myself.
Let's go over.
What about Kareem Hunt? You really gonna have a woman beater on your team?
This is a different topic now. This is a different topic. I mean, shoot.
He said you're gonna pick Quinn Cephas 2, so you can have 2 of them on your team.
Hey, man, Tyreek
You
Hill's
said you
still
want
in
to
the league
defend your
too.
team. You just said you want to defend your team. Defend them.
I ain't gonna defend that. Tyreek
No,
Hill's
but
still in the league.
defend why you got Kareem Hunt in the first place.
He's an RB2.
Come on, man.
He's an RB2. I mean, what? How do you want me to defend it?
A great RB2, but are you ever going to start him?
Yes. The way my team is constructed, yes. Most
Why?
weeks.
Nick Chubb is taking most of. Nick Chubb is taking most of the touches.
Yeah,
bro.
but last year he still showed production even in the passing game.
And Nick Chubb wasn't affected much.
I know, but Kareem Hunt was producing. I mean, I don't know what you guys want me to say. This guy, he's an RB2 with
I was
upside.
trying to switch it up. He said, "Why you gotta win the beat?"
I mean, or am I just gonna drop him? You know?
Yeah, do it
Shoot,
Do it.
and then everybody will be on his ass.
with your
I won't.
$23 fab budget.
It's all good, man. It's a
Hold
dynasty
on,
league.
look, listen. So in the previous episode, go watch that. Alex talked about guys being a drop, like drop his ass right away. And you should have been done that.
But Henry, explain why you spent as much fab as you did.
Hold on.
Knowing,
Before I
listen,
explain myself.
knowing that the NFL draft is coming up, and whoever, that's how you're gonna know what the really sleepers are, because you're gonna know what positions go to what teams, and they need those positions.
Before I explain myself, Efren in our Empire League spent $40-something on Giovanni Bernard, and nobody even like looked the other way. Everybody was just like minding their own business. I spent
that's because
38.
That's because what's his name was supposed to hold out. Is supposed to hold out,
But nobody else bid on him. He was the only one. I bid $38 on Chris Thompson, who was dropped, and you, my friend, bid $28. I outbid you for $10, and I'm getting shit on for picking him up. Why not? I mean, my team needs all the running backs. I picked up Alex Collins, Mike Weber, Elijah McGuire to get a chance of a starting running back or somebody who can produce. So it's not a loss to me. I'd rather have Chris Thompson than a 3rd or 4th round pick rookie.
What's going to happen is running backs are going to get hurt, and they're going to be on the waiver wire.
It's just a chance, though.
You just pretty much put yourself in a bad position.
How
to go after?
You tell me
how much fab do you have?
No,
how much fab do you have?
How much fab is actually spent in Dynasty though?
August. What happened with Philip Lindsay?
Okay, how often does that happen? That's my question too. It doesn't happen
pretty frequently.
No, it doesn't.
It happens pretty.
Name the
running
players
get hurt.
Like you don't have to look at running back only.
Name the player who was that Philip Lindsay like pickup last year.
Tony Pollard.
No, Tony Pollard wasn't even dropped. He was on somebody's roster.
Damian Williams was the year before. I'll tell you that. The year before, Damian Williams.
Yeah, okay,
right?
But he was a 3rd or 4th round in a 10-team league too.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Wow. But I'm just saying
that was a waiver. That's 60 plus players with 2 extra teams.
But that was a waiver ad, right?
Yes,
that's all I'm saying.
Chris Thompson.
That was late in the season, right?
Yes, well, okay, but our money resets in August, so that's not a loss. That's during the season.
But that was a championship team. That was right before the championship game.
Yes, but you're talking about in season. In season is when people spend the most fab. Our money, way our money resets in August. I'll go back to $100.
He knows that because he's the commissioner. He made these fucking rules.
Yeah, I didn't even know that our money reset.
If you would have read your bylaws. That's all I gotta say.
Honestly,
bylaws.
Yes.
Honestly, that's still a big loss on you, man.
Nah.
You're going over a guy that doesn't have a job.
Okay, just for Chris Thompson, just to have a shot in my weak running back core. I mean, that's not a loss to me. That's an upgrade over to somebody that I dropped.
Now, I mean, I wasn't gonna go that route and like save your fab and all that. I was going to go the route as there's a lot of undrafted players that eventually make it big. Now, I mean, a lot of people in our league ain't going to go for a rookie they barely know about because they rarely watch film and they think everything's valued like fucking gold, even me. But at the same time, like, what if you get a player? What if I get a player, that you could have spent fab on early and now
I'm not too worried about it, dude. Like, how often does that really happen?
Preston Williams.
And you have to. I know Preston Williams is one, but you also have to consider like the people you're playing with too. I mean, and then how much are they going to really spend? Oh, let's say Preston Williams was an undrafted free agent last year and he was on the waivers. How many people do you think are actually going to be like? I know he was. I know, but how many people actually bid on him?
Not that many, but you got to think about how many people are going to lose. I mean, you're just losing out on that.
I'm not worried about it, man. I think Chris Thompson has as much of a chance to get on the field than these undrafted rookies. You can't tell me that's not true.
A 30-year-old running back?
Yeah, you can't tell me he can't.
Last 3 seasons?
That's proven too.
Go ahead.
That's proven too, though. Right?
1 season?
2.
3 years ago?
2.
I mean, I honestly, it's your team. Yeah, you could definitely gamble on that, but I'd rather wait until after the NFL draft to get all these undrafted rookies.
It's an easy gamble for me. I'm not worried about it. Plus, when we draft, our taxi squads are going to open, so that's freed up a lot more space.
Henry, be honest with me. Before we talked about him in that mock draft, what were you going to spend on him? Be honest.
What are you talking about?
Before I brought him up, like, oh man, I'm gonna get Chris Thompson. Like, what were you gonna spend on him before we did the mock draft? And I
put on a group chat that I was gonna put up $72 on him. but when I figured out that all you guys were talking smack about him, I'm like, okay, well these guys are not interested in him. I might as well drop my price. It was a smart move.
I don't hate it. But best believe I'm using Fab on every rookie I pick. That's
Go for it, man. Sure. Go for it. You have as much chance as Chris Thompson has to get on the field.
Exactly. I'll spend 10 Fab and have the same amount of chance when you spend 38.
It's all good, man.
Good luck.
So good.
Good luck. All right, come on, man. Somebody got to talk shit about Alex.
Hold on. You wouldn't give $38 to a 4th, 5th, or 6th round pick, would you? Would you sell your picks for $38?
That's not the same value, bro. Come on.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Would you do it? Would you sell your picks for $38?
Will I sell my picks for $38?
Yeah. No, right? So I technically gave less.
I mean, I would
to get this Chris Thompson.
Okay, but you're technically buying a 7th round pick.
All right, so
seriously.
Okay, so
you got 6 round of rookies and you spent for the 10th round.
Okay, so this $38, it's not gonna hurt me at all. If you guys value 4th, 5th, and 6th round picks higher than $38, then it's not gonna hurt
you. We're just saying it wasn't a smart move.
It was an overpay.
Nah,
just like we talked about with Nick. It's not gonna hurt him.
I outbid somebody by $10. That's not an overpay.
I think there's 2 different subjects.
You used your glasses for the wrong things.
Nah. Who's next?
You could see through your phone. You didn't see that Chris Thompson ain't gonna do shit. It's Alex's turn.
Buddy, you spend money on him too, okay?
Yeah, 28, 10 less.
It doesn't matter. You still went. You still went for him. It's not a loss to me.
All right.
True, because I know what it used to be.
All right.
Yeah, let's move on. Let's move on to the next one.
The only thing about
Alex's team.
The only thing about Alex's team is tight ends. They're all trash. All trash.
Okay, yeah, let's attack that because I've been trying to sell this dude OJ Howard or somebody. Tell me where
his tight end needs work.
Tell me where
he's all trash.
Okay, you have Dallas Goedert on your team, Greg Olsen. Who's this? Cahill Waring, tight end for Texans.
He's a late round motherfucker.
Okay, Dallas Goedert, sure. Yeah, he can have a couple of good games here and there. Is he gonna dominate more than Zach Ertz? Probably not. But yeah,
right now,
he has that upside.
Well, we know what he's training for next. I'll tell you that.
I don't really value tight ends that much, man. Honestly,
but you just started a tight end premium league.
Yeah, to make it strategic, bro. It's super flex.
That's different.
Yeah, it's way different, bro. If you don't understand the concept, then don't say shit about it.
I understand the concept is one less quarterback. It's gonna be quarterback and tight end 1st and 2nd round, bro. Is
not all. Kittle and Mahomes.
And if you don't get the 2 quarterbacks or tight end that you need, you're gonna trade for them, and that's what you're good at is sending everybody to trade every fucking day.
Yeah, and I'll probably get one accepted. You jealous?
Oh no, you will. You should put yourself in the 12th round pick. See how you
anyway. Yeah, so Goddard, he's finished as tight end 1. He was number 10 tight end.
You wouldn't like OJ Howard on your team, Alex?
No.
Why? Tell me why.
His track record. Just look at his stats.
But he has Tom Brady now. Come on.
Doesn't matter. Chris Godwin and Mike Evans are still there.
Come on, man.
I heard they're trying to trade OJ Howard. Right now they're trying to trade him. Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
But I got Cameron Brate if you guys want him. He'll be tight end one on that team.
I don't know, Alex. For your team,
I'm in the same boat.
For your team, Alex, I would definitely try to upgrade that position. I mean, you're already upgrading everywhere else.
Yeah. I got Higbee if you want Higbee.
I'll give you a 4th.
I like Higbee.
I actually
do too.
like Higby a lot.
I like Higby.
I like Greg Olson too. Greg Olson is a year in with Seattle. Seattle likes the tight end, man. You never know. Could
He's
produce for that
old.
1 year. I know.
Yeah, he's definitely old. But they use the tight end. So
I think Hollister's gonna win it.
Chris Carson's back. Obviously, you know that since you're a Seattle Seahawks fan and you just traded for him. And DK is gonna be explosive again. I don't think they're gonna be worried about too much of a tight end this year. They have good luck finding them. That's for damn sure.
That's why I picked up Hollister late.
Hollister's a good pickup.
Yeah.
Disley's too much of an injury-prone tight end. But we turn tight ends into these names, man. Russell Wilson likes throwing into tight ends. It's proven. That's the way the offense works. That's why Hollister is a value, because he jumped into a tight end role where they utilize him.
Yeah.
I mean, when I guess when Skittles was there, man, it wasn't like that.
Skittles.
No, the Skittles was rushing for 1,400 yards. They didn't need to.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if Chris Carson can stay healthy, it'll be cutting down on production for the tight end.
Yeah, possibly.
I doubt it. I doubt he can stay healthy.
I mean, it's the only hole. I mean, if you guys want, Tyreek Cohen's on the block. I'll sell you guys in.
What's your price for Terry Cohen, please? Amuse me, man.
Probably like a late second.
That's not bad.
More on the mid side. But
Okay, we're talking about value.
210.
I got people asking for Le'Veon. What is Le'Veon's value?
What is his value to you?
I think he only has
about where Cam Akers and J.K. Dobbins is going.
Yeah. Well, Le'Veon's has maybe 3 years left. Maybe.
No, he's 27. He's already 27.
He's going to be 28 before the season starts.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got to look at it as the what they're running in New Jersey, bro. It's not what he was doing in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, no, exactly. So,
and Cam Akers is probably going to Tampa Bay if they can get him that late. J.K. Dobbins, where do you think J.K. Dobbins is going to enter?
I would like him in the 49ers, Chiefs, of course.
Yeah, so those two running backs, way better than Le'Veon Bell half the year in.
Yeah. But what's the lowest you'll give Bell for?
Somewhere in the second.
I think a late first would be fair.
208.
Yeah. I think, yeah.
You will give 208?
Mid-second.
I'll give you the 208 for Bell right now.
Cam Akers and J.K. Dobbins is the only ones replacing that in
Nick.
Latest 109.
Come on, Nick. Let's make this life trade right now. 208 for Le'Veon Bell.
This is the debate.
I'm trying to see your team real fast.
Come on, man. Please, let Nick talk.
Go for the 112.
No, I'm trying to see if I got 208. I was going to add another player, but let me see who I like on his team.
Oh, now you're going to add another player.
Yeah, you just said the 208 was fair enough.
Maybe I want to make it better for me.
Trust me, his bench ain't good at all.
It's really not that good.
My what?
Your bench is horrible.
It's all right.
It's horrible, bro.
It's all right. It's better than
Give me
yours. I'll tell you that.
Better than
I'll
mine?
give you Curtis
Hell.
Samuel for Le'Veon, Nick.
Oh, don't do that. So you
That's
would
a mid-second,
so
right?
so you're not gonna take 208? Nick?
Wait, give me a second. I'm trying to do some research right now.
Real quick.
Give him DJ Moore back for Le'Veon if you feel that confident, bud.
No,
that'd be nice. I'll do that.
No, run Le'Veon Bell.
Curtis Samuel in the third-round pick.
No, now it's a no.
Curtis Samuel in a third-round pick. You really gonna go for Curtis Samuel in a third-round pick? Curtis Samuel, who is stuck in the Panthers offense with Robbie, and DJ.
You
Do you
going
really?
with 208? You going with 208?
Yeah, that's what he asked.
What's Curtis Samuel's value?
The same.
Mid-second, right?
Nothing on your team.
It's the same.
I'm giving
Nothing
him what
on
he
your
asked
team.
for, man. So
Curtis Samuel's had how many targets last year?
Yeah, but you got DJ
I
Moore,
think he had
bro.
over 100.
you have Robbie Anderson now on that team. You gotta split him now.
That's stretching the field.
You gotta split him now.
Don't try to get rid of your trash now, motherfucker. The recycling session is over.
I'll give you Paris Campbell.
Oh, see, now you're really going down. It's going down in value.
That was a first round pick last year.
Yeah,
He was hurt.
but you wouldn't
That has Phillip Rivers.
you wouldn't give a top 5 pick for N'Keal Harry, would you? He was the 102 last year. 101, 102, depending on what league you played in.
I would never give a top 5 pick for him, but I would give a first round pick for him. Yeah,
Well, how low?
I'll 108 to 112.
I wouldn't do that.
I got
I
N'Keal Harry. I wouldn't take shit. Hold on. Jeffrey.
This
probably
podcast
the
is
only
really
one.
just trying to trade people.
Well, it was talking smack until somebody said
debating,
what's
we're
the value.
debating.
Come on, Nick. Let's end the show
Sure.
on a trade.
Technically, we're
Nah.
done. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, you the one
I don't want
that's...
to trade right now.
Oh, I'll give you the
Oh,
203.
now you don't want to trade. I bet you if I worked with you, you would trade with
I'll
me.
give you the 203 for Le'Veon Bell.
Eddie, you can always trade with me. Just send the trades and I'll look at them.
Nick,
No, hell no. I talk my trades before I send anything.
I'll give you the
I
203.
learned my
you know
lesson.
my
I
number.
learned my
Text
lesson.
me. Send me a chat. If you want to make a trade, I'm open. 106 is on the table.
Nick,
I need a tight end and a quarterback, bro. What you got?
I got Higbee.
Yeah.
I don't want Higbee.
All right, I got
Debo.
quarterbacks. What quarterback would you like? I got
Who
three
you
of
got
them.
again?
Danny Jones, Tom Brady, and Mariota.
I'll take my chances with you, Lock.
What? Really?
Nick, right here.
Bro,
I got a trade for you,
the
bro.
only one I really want is Tom Brady, and you gonna want the fucking world for him, bro.
Hell no, man.
I'm not.
I got trade for you
I never
for
said I would
106.
ask for the world for Tom Brady.
What you want for Tom Brady then? Go look at my team right now.
oh man,
What you got to say, Alex?
4th round pick.
yeah, Eddie's gonna give you a 4th-round pick.
Oh, now that we talking, y'all want to fucking come into it. You should have got into it, Henry, when him and Alex were trading.
I wasn't
That's why
here.
you just gotta. Y'all
I
gotta
wasn't
just
here.
stop being
Jordan
vaginas and send your
Jordan Howard
trade. Send your
And Debo
trade to
Samuel, 106.
Jordan Howard. And
Jordan Howard.
Debo.
You value Jordan Howard way too high.
I don't like Jordan Howard. I don't like him.
Me neither.
All right, guys. Anything else? Nick, your last chance to talk shit.
No, I like my team. I know you guys are talking a lot of shit about it, but I like it.
we
Yeah,
weren't
let's-
talking shit about your team. We were talking shit about the trade. Okay, get it right.
Get it right.
Oh, well, yeah.
Gentlemen, final remarks before we take off.
No. I like my
Nah.
team.
Man, I know you do, faggot.
Who do you guys
Bro,
want to see
but
next? On
Eddie,
the
just
show?
let me know who would you trade for Tom Brady? Let me know.
All I hear is birds talking. Look, M the GOAT had the best team before these two trades Alex made, bro. And now Alex has the best team. Ain't this some shit?
We'll get Angel on the show, man. Don't worry.
Only thing I was trying to avoid, bro.
Don't worry. We'll get him on here. I got nothing but love for you, man. Nothing but love. All right, guys. It's been fun. This is Henry, Eddie, Alex, and Nick.
All day, baby. All
Please
day.
like, share,
One star is all we
subscribe.
need.
Listen to us on Apple, Spotify, and anywhere you can hear podcasts.
Technically, if you look at the Cowboy star, it's 4 stars, bro. It's the blue one, the white one, the red, the white line, the blue line one, and then the white line one.
I don't know what was that for, but whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
Boo the Cowboys.
Whoa.
Cowboys suck.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we should have debated about.
All right, people.
Fuck the Raiders.
Fuck you. Deuces.